What is going on, everybody? It is day 7, I think, of deer season. We're still in that first week, and I just wrapped up a morning hunt in a old familiar spot. This is the place where y'all are used to seeing me shoot deer. As a matter of fact, every deer I've shot up until this year and recorded for y'all has been on this plot. This is just a 33-acre plot that my wife and I bought 10-11 years ago. Everybody that knows me refers to this spot as my cabin. Now we're gonna have to start naming these spots because we're branching out a little bit. Now where we're hunting deer this year, where y'all been seeing me shoot them in town, there is at my house. That's where we actually reside. And then on top of that, last June, my wife and I bought a little tract of land up in the mountains where the bait barrel is for the bear, although no bear has showed up. But we're gonna go check that here in just a minute. It's been about a week since we baited it, 4 or 5 days anyway. So there were deer on me this morning. They were at the feeder. I was sitting there watching them. I came out here to see if I could shoot a little buck. If y'all remember last year, I was just covered up in little bucks. All I had was antlerless tags. This year I'm trying to save all my antlerless tags for those deer in town because they're too thick. And I came out here hoping I could shoot a little buck, but all I seen was does this morning. Ain't that the way it goes? Now the game plan is to try to get back to the truck, run up into the mountains, pull that camera off that bait barrel and see if a bear showed up, and try to decide whether or not we're gonna come back to town and hunt those deer by my house, or if we're gonna stay up there in the mountains and try to shoot a bear. I have bought a bear tag. In Oklahoma, you have to buy a bear tag before season ever starts. So I had to buy the bear tag before I even knew whether or not there was a bear up there. I'm sure hoping we could draw one in, but I don't know anything about bear hunting. Never done it before. All right, so enough jabbering. Let's run up to the mountains, pull that card, and see what's going on up there. It is not a quick trip. Like I said in that last video, it's about a 5-hour round trip there and back. We made it back to the barrel, way up in the mountains. It's still full of corn. Looks like most of the donuts have been eaten though. Probably coons. Let's get the card out of this camera here real quick, and then we'll go sit down on a rock over here. See what we got. Well, let's get her plugged in here. See what we're dealing with. First picture, just coon in the barrel, in there eating donuts most likely. Big old fat coon. He ought to be fat. He's eat about 60 pounds of donuts. Nothing else that I see. Whole lot of coons. Coyote. A young looking coyote. Huh. Wonder if he ran them foxes off. I don't see no pictures of foxes. All the way down to the bottom, nothing. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I should have started baiting earlier in the year. I'm not sure. Anyways, we own the land, so we could, I don't know, if y'all let me know what I'm doing. If you have any ideas, there are bear up in these mountains. People are posting pictures of them all the time, griping about them tearing up corn feeders and such. I may just hang a corn feeder up here over the summer, next summer, and just let it run all summer and see what happens. Bought a bear tag too. Can't get a bear here. All right. Let's get back to the house. You know we got some of them urban deer to be shooting. Ain't no shortage of them. That is a long drive, but we made it back. We're up in the tree stand. I know y'all are probably tired of this spot, but it's hard to get off of winning horse, you know. Evening 1, whacked a doe. Evening 2, came out here, whacked another doe. You know, we gave it a little bit of a rest, but we're back on day 7. Now, for those of you that are brand new, I'm hunting an urban spot. There's a row of houses here, and between 2 of them, there's this little tree line. It's about 20 yards wide. It connects 2 hardwood bottoms on either side of this row of houses. The deer are running back and forth through this tree line between those 2 bottoms. I'm using the the mini Striker reverse with our 14-inch hunting bolts, stainless steel inserts. This thing is made for this urban hunting. I've never urban hunted before, but everything is real tight. And you know, that thing, you ain't shooting much past 20 yards anyways. So I'm gonna get quiet. Neighbors are out in their yard again. That was a factor last time, but it didn't matter. We got a deer anyways. Like I said, I'm gonna get quiet. We're gonna settle down and see if a deer shows up. I don't know if I've told y'all how close to the road I'm sitting. There's a truck coming, I'll show you. Pretty close. Seems to be working. There's a doe and a fawn behind that house. Still probably got 30 minutes of shooting light left, but I'm afraid it's getting too dark in these trees to film. Oh, here they come at a run. I don't know what it is, these deer coming in last minute, these low light shots. That was just a fawn. The doe, she wouldn't come in, and well, it's gonna get dark before she did. And my job here is to take out some deer, so I just went ahead and shot the little one. Mom was over there blowing at me. Let's go see if we can find her before it gets dark. Well, didn't go too far. It's out there in the middle of the field. Here's one of the gardens they keep wrecking. That is three deer down. Y'all are not gonna like me on this one. This one is a little bitty one. Oh, y'all are gonna hate me on this one. This one actually still has spots. Oh goodness. Hey, the goal was to get some deer out of here. They were too thick and tearing stuff up. So, you know, I promised I would shoot what walked in front of me, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah, y'all don't hate me too much. It just is what it is. This one's gonna be delicious. We'll throw it in the crock pot. I drug that deer home and forgot that I didn't show y'all the arrow. Here we go. Oh, here we go. A little bit of blood. Of course, we don't really need it right here because it's so open. They just run out into these yards and die. I haven't lost sight of one yet. Let me crawl up here and get the rest of my stuff. I guess that's all we got. That's 3 deer. We're fixing to give this spot a break and wait on the scrape lines to open up, move some stands around, see if we can hunt some bucks. I've been saving my buck tag. A lot of y'all want me to shoot a bigger buck this year with the mini crossbow just to see how it performs. So we're going to try to get that done. So I appreciate y'all watching. That is all I have for today. That's 3 deer for the season, if you want to count that one as once, maybe 2.5. Anyways, we're going to get out of here. I appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch you next time.